Hey everybody, it's Katy the Hat Lady, and we're doing this video chat because we can't see each other for face to face. And before I start, I want to say Happy Mother's Day belatedly, because by the time you get this, it will be the day after Mother's Day. I hope you got all your chocolate that you wanted, and diamonds and flowers and good and love. And I miss you guys, and I'm sending a special shout out to all the mamas there. So we're gonna start. You know how I try to get you guys involved, all right? So since it's been so beautiful lately, I thought I'd do this old cowboy song about hanging out in the outside. It's a good way to warm up too. So everybody, sit up straight if you can. It doesn't hurt. Take a nice deep breath in. Roll your shoulders. Exhale, deep breath in, roll your shoulders. And this is a song about being out there in the right open spaces, and it starts out with, oh, oh. So if you can say, oh, open your mouth and do that. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride on the range of the country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the rhythm of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose and let me straddle my own saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, and let me wander way up yonder. I see the mountains rise. I want to ride on the range where the west commences. Howl at the moon until I lose my senses. Can't stand hovels and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in, oh yeah. Don't fence me in. All right. Well, that's a great one to start out. But that reminds me, of course, that full moon, it's still up there. Well, actually, I think today was the last day of it. But, in these crazy times, it's always good to howl at the moon. In fact, in New York, they've been howling at the moon a lot. And not every night, whether it's a full moon or not. And so this is about the moon when it hits your eye like a big pizza pie. All right, the full moon. So it goes like this. And I want you guys to dance with me and sing with me when we do this. So put your hands out like this, okay, if you can, just like this, because it's a very operatic song and it needs a lot of movement. So if you can move your hands like this, just side to side, and you go like this. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When you're walking the street and your feet, they don't meet, you're in love. When your heart seems to shine like you had too much wine. Oh, signore, pardon me, but you see, back in old Napoli, everybody, that's amore. When the stars make you drool just like pasta fazool, that's amore. When your heart seems to sing, tick-a-tick-ding, tick-a-tick-ding, you're in love. When your heart seems to shine like you had too much wine. Oh, signore, pardon me, but you see, back in old Napoli, I want you guys to sing, that's amore. All right. That's such a good one. I love it. And it makes you foolish, and so I have my fool's hat. Okay? So that's our homage to the full moon. We may come back to it, but I have to sing some songs for Mother's Day. And this one, very near and dear to my heart. Actually, I might have a different hat. My own mother passed away many years ago, about 8 years ago, no, 7 years ago. And she actually is one of the people that helped me become Katy the Hat Lady, because she loved musicals, and she fell in love with Rex Harrison in 1963 when she saw My Fair Lady. So this, I always think about her on Mother's Day, and I think about these songs because after we saw the movie, the My Fair Lady, she went out, and this is very, very rare, she bought the album My Fair Lady, and she played it again and again and again. And so I grew to know those songs very well. And so this song is the song that really started my career as the Hat Lady, because I heard it so many times, and my music teacher heard me sing it, and she said, well, Katy, you should sing that in front of audience. And I said, okay, with the chorus. And she said, no, by yourself. And I said, no way. And she said, yes, you can. She was my teacher, and I was only 8 years old. And I said, okay. And my mother, during the performance at the PTA thing, was in the third row crying the whole time. And it was so hard for me, but I kept singing. And so I always think of my mother, and I want you guys to think of your mothers, if you can, if you want to, and how they're still with you, really. So this is about eating a lot of chocolate too. Goes like this. All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous chair of wood, and it be lovely. Lots of chocolates for me to eat, lots of coal, Mike, and lots of eat. Warm face, warm hands, warm feet, oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Oh, so lovely, sitting absolutely blooming still. Ooh, I would never budge till spring crept over me windowsill. Someone's at resting on my knee, warm and tender as he can be, who take good care of me. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely, 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 lovely. Dun, dun. So that's a cute one, and I'm telling you, I sing that song and I think of my mom so much. I don't know, I think I might have sang it to her a couple times too. But yeah, she was something else, my mom. She gave me good advice, which I ignored for a long, long time, until I got older and I realized she was right. And so I'm going to sing a song about, your mother knowing a lot more than you do, but of course you have to ignore her for a little while, because we all have to go on our own little journeys, right? So this is about a song about your mother, and it's about dancing. And so, and it's a Beatles song of all things. The Beatles even wrote about their mothers, okay? So it's about dancing. So we're going to do some dancing, and we're going to do just a little kind of side to side sway. And then, maybe if you want to kick out something, kick out. And it goes like this. Let's all get up and dance to a song that was a hit before your mother was born. Though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Oh, oh, your mother should know. Oh, 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 your mother should know. Oh, your mother should know. Sing it again. Let's all get up and dance to a song that was a hit before your mother was born. Though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Oh, oh, your mother should know. All right. Now, yeah, that's a great song. And it always reminds me of my mother, because when we were growing up, I never saw my mom dance. And I thought, well, I know she grew up in the jitterbug era and stuff like that, and she didn't dance. And she basically said, well, your dad doesn't like to dance. All right. So that's all I heard until I was about 9 years old. And we all, as a family, went out to a wonderful little party held by a neighbor, and he liked to dance. And he put on this jitterbug record. And he said to my mom, her name was Joycelyn. He says, come on, Joycelyn, I know, I've heard you can dance. And so he pulls her up on, and my dad said, yeah, go on and dance, sure, show off. And so he gets up and he starts dancing with her. They're doing the jitterbug, they're doing this, they're doing that. And all of a sudden, this fellow lifts her up in the air, brings her through his legs, and throws her. I was like, what? That's my mother? She never told me she could dance. And I was like floored. I couldn't even believe it. And then literally years and years later, like maybe 60 years later, I told my mom, yeah, Mom, I saw you dance with that neighbor, Chris, and he threw you in the air. And she goes, oh, Katy, you make up such stuff. But I know she did that. So dancing is good. And so I have to sing a couple more songs about mothers and, you know, their effect on us. Wait a second. This is an old-fashioned song. I might need another old-fashioned hat. Maybe this one. This is cute old-fashioned hat. Oh, this is perfect, because my mother's favorite color was purple. Even though she hated hats. My mother absolutely hated hats and would not wear a hat until a doctor told her, Mrs. McDonald, you're going to lose the tip of your nose unless you wear a hat. So she wear a hat now. But this song is about a girl telling her mother that, well, she's going out with a boy. And I don't believe a word this song says, but it's cute. So it goes like this. And you guys are going to help me. You go like this. Ma, you ready? And a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Ma, he's making eyes at me. Ma, he's awful nice to me. Ma, he's almost breaking my heart. I'm beside him. Mercy, let his conscience guide him. Ma, he wants to marry me. Be my honey bee. Every minute he gets bolder. Now he's leaning on my shoulder. Ma, he's kissing me. Everybody kiss. Mwah. All right. That's such a cute song. I love that song. So untrue. Absolutely untrue. Would you tell your mother, did you tell your mother that you were kissing some guy? No, that doesn't happen. That's a pretend song. But it's a cute song about moms. Now I have a country song that I really want to share with you. If I can find it here. It's about, you know, all of us mothers, and I am the mother of 2 children. And, you know, we all try, but sometimes they don't listen to us, do they? All right? We're talking about our wonderful spawn, our children. They don't listen to us sometimes. And this is an old country song, but this one of the best country writers in, well, Nashville and other places. His name's Merle Haggard. And he sings this great song. It's called Mama Tried. Okay, I'm going to try this one. The first thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound, and no one could change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild, my mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, 'twas the bad I kept on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old Daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes. working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. All right, that's such a good one. Oh my gosh. I love that one about moms. All right, so I have to do another one because my mother loved birds. And this is a beautiful little Beatles song. And it's about a bird. And my mother loved to see the birds. Wait a second. This is a beautiful little song, but I'm going to wear a silly hat because the only bird hat I have is a chicken. So this isn't going to have to do. All right. So I don't know, I'm not sure we sang this before, but I'm going to sing this for my mom and all you guys who like birds, all right? Because they're so beautiful. So it's a Beatles song. It goes like this. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of the dark black night. All right, that's a great one. It's not about a chicken, but it's a blackbird. Well, I think we've got a little more time. Right? A little more time. And I wanted to sing a song that my mom really liked. This is kind of a Mother's Day thing. And it's about, you know, when you fall in love. And everybody remembers this. When they fall in love, they sort of lose their minds a little bit. And this is also from good old My Fair Lady. And it goes like this. And this is about walking on the street. And you never know who you're going to see, and you're just walking, and you might bump into a pole because you're so in love. It goes like this. I have often walked down this street before, but the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. All at once am I several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Oh, there are lilac trees in the heart of town. Can you hear a lark in any other part of town? Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. I know that towering feeling, just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, for there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you live. All right. All right, I want to sing one more song for the gals out there who want, can't decide what they want for Mother's Day. And I hope you all got some diamonds or some chocolates, some flowers. But this is about a gal who only wants diamonds. All right, ready? A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, everybody sing. But diamonds are a girl's best friend. A kiss on the hand may not quite pay your rental for your humble flat, or help you at the automat now. Men grow old and girls grow cold, and we all lose our shape in the end. But square cut or pear shaped, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. I don't mean rhinestones. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Okay, I think we have to pack up now. That says my filmmaker. Blessings on my husband for being the best filmmaker here and in the sheltering place. I'm amongst the sheltering pines. All right, you guys, so I will see you next week, and I hope you keep singing. That's your homework. Do your homework. Singing is good for you. The doctors say it. Everybody says it. Even if you sound like a bullfrog, just think of Katy the Hat Lady. Sometimes I sound like a bullfrog, and you too can sing. All right, so we're going to pack it up just like this. Pack up all my cares and woes. Here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me, and sugar's sweet, so is she. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here could love or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light the light. I'll be home late tonight. Blackbird, bye-bye. Blackbird, bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Bye.